in, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down, 30 base. 54, right, 54. Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming. 61, matchbox, lights. Check. Yo, go. Check 13. Hut, 5.
McKinnon, and an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella take it and rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it? Taking care of the football. He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
On the double.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, Charlie.
On first down, Locke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And the Lions first down.
Come on, set. 60 or.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau. From the 31, Locke. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Hey, Sue! Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Ready?
From the 22, Locke to the right side and complete to Hurst. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Come on.
On second down, Samuels. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Well, for these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against the hometown Portsmouth Spartans in front of 6,500 fans. 4 years later, the Portsmouth Spartans would move to Detroit. But anyways, 90 seasons later, after some rebranding, a couple relocations, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL still lives on. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Leo!
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. Hey, lock it.
Check it back.
Go.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They run it with McKinnon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Hey.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Lock now on first down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 25 yards that time.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Let's go. I'm coming for you. Slash.
80 weapon. Hey, orbit.
Hey,
55.
On 2nd and a yard. Lock. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
here we go.
Ready?
7 yards there and a first down. Lock going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Line 50. Rabbit.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Marr on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14, Cardinals nothing. Brett Maher set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and something.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Harris now to return. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
54. Check, 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 check. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, watch that.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Get this one on. Mike, 50.
Hey, Haywood. 54. Ready?
Throwing his lock on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Needed more than 3, but that's all they got. And it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
That's it, baby. We gon' run.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight, tight ends right.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Harris to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now!
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Look at me. Go. Now.
Here's McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Let's go. Go. Hey. High 7.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey. Wahoo. Go.
Lock now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first and 10, here's Locke. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Watch the run.
Hey, team 6.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. 54 is Mike. Check.
Hey, Echo.
54. Check 24.
Come. Get it.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Marr able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go!
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Game situation. Let's go.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready up. 27. Check Mike. 27. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Now Hyde running right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Let's go. Pittsburgh. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, check 24.
Now McKinnon. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Squeeze.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down, Lions.
Hey! All day. Hey, Foxtrot. 54. Topper!
It's just me and you. Check nickel.
49, check 49. Steve Griffin.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
A gain of 9 brings up
Ready,
second
break.
and 1.
54 is mine. Check. Watch 54. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to...
5.
Right there. 54, right there. 54 Mike.
On second and 1. Lock. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down,
Mike,
Detroit.
54. I'm coming after you. Mike, spot 4, Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike, spot 4. Hey, here I come.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
You better be afraid of me.
Block will try again on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense. And that's their first of this second half. Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their line.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Snags it for the pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Bravo.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
23 yards on the tuck and run. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Alert flare, alert flare. Okay. Mike 27, Mike 27.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 20.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Switch gears, switch gears.
Now it's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is gonna wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So
and this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Lions. 47 yards. On the give, this is their fullback. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. The kick by Maher is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
60 outlaw.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Check 26. Go.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it, and on that play you did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot going to throw it here. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. So this one's over. It's a